Hi, I'm Scott Kiner. I am your host for this edition of Real Estate Today. This program provides meaningful information to homeowners who are dealing with the real estate crisis. My guest today is a prominent Palm Springs attorney, a real estate attorney and broker by the name of Mitchell Reed Sussman. Welcome, Mitchell.
Good to be here, Scott. Thanks for having me.
With many homeowners out of work and even more behind on their payments, people around the country are asking, how does a foreclosure work? And that is the topic of today's show. So, Mitchell, how does foreclosure work?
Well, in the United States, there are two basic forms of foreclosure. There is called a judicial foreclosure and a non-judicial foreclosure.
So what's the difference between non-judicial and judicial foreclosures?
The judicial foreclosure requires court action. It is a lawsuit whereby the lender sues to foreclose on the property. A non-judicial foreclosure, however, is the most common form of foreclosure in the state of California and nationwide. And that is because it does not require a court, and it simply requires the recordation of certain documents by a foreclosure company.
So what is the time frame after foreclosure has started and the actual completion of foreclosure?
If there's a judicial foreclosure, again, this is a lawsuit, and it really depends upon how crowded your court is. It could be a matter of years. In a non-judicial foreclosure in the state of California, if there aren't any extensions granted or there is no bankruptcy which stops the foreclosure, typically a foreclosure takes 3 months and 20 days.
So once a foreclosure starts, would a homeowner have the opportunity to actually remove the home from foreclosure?
If the foreclosure is commenced as a non-judicial foreclosure, you have 3 months and 20 days. And in the state of California, you have up to 1 week prior to the actual sale date within which to cure or catch up any arrears plus any expenses that were incurred by the foreclosure.
So if a homeowner's home was foreclosed upon, how long typically can he stay in the home?
Once your home is foreclosed upon, you will not be forced out of the house without judicial action. So you will receive either a 30-day notice or a 60-day notice or a 90-day notice. And then once that time expires, the new owner or the bank, whoever has acquired the title, will then need to go to court and evict you. And then again, that takes even more time. It may take a week, it may take a month, but it will take a significant amount of time depending upon the court system.
Can you explain to me what the term cash for keys means?
A homeowner who has been foreclosed upon or a tenant who is in a foreclosed upon home will be offered cash to leave. It may be many thousands of dollars because of the amount of rent, because of the length of time that it takes to actually evict someone and move either a tenant or a homeowner out of a foreclosed home. And because it takes so much time, what is happening is banks and owners who have acquired the property by foreclosure are offering cash for keys.
Thank you, Mitchell. That was very informative. I'm sure our viewers learned something today that can help them through these very difficult economic times. That's today's show. But before we go, if someone viewing the show or a real estate professional has a particular topic or subject they would like to see on the show, you can reach me by email at scottk@kinercom.com. If you have a question about this show or a question for Mitchell, you can reach him by email at mitchell.sussman@palmspringsLitigationAttorney.com. Thank you for watching.
Real Estate Today is brought to you by BBVA Compass.